So what is up, guys? It looks like we got some more Granblue news. Not only are we getting Break Ride Night Mist, not only are we getting Reverse Casidius, but we are getting a fighting collection cards as well. We have Ice Flow Swordsman Nightsnow. So what she does is you limit break 4, you counterblast 1, and retire a rear guard, and then you call a card from your drop zone. That unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. That's amazing. Like, holy crap. If your Vanguard is a grade 3, Soul Blast 1 and Counterblast 1 to ride this card. I don't know if that goes for break riding, does it? I don't know, someone would have to quote that. Vanguard is a grade 3, Soul Blast 1 and Counterblast 1 to ride this card. Isn't that technically a break ride, or do they maintain the effect of like the superior ride chains back in the day, where if you did a superior ride chain on a break ride, the break ride misses? Or I don't know. I'm thinking like Yu-Gi-Oh logic when I think of that, but I think that could affect it, but I'm not sure. But we'll see how that plays out. But yes, this unit is amazing. Sacking a unit, you can have high power columns apparently with this. If you break ride your Night Mist with this, you could have high power columns. You can kill other G3s in your hand to play a different G2. You can really set yourself up to really smack your opponent. Like, Granblue has been getting some really good support. Like, part 3, Granblue has skyrocketed. To me, I feel like they skyrocketed a lot, especially with this card being added. There are so many theory crafts for it now. Like, you don't even need Casidius anymore. You just use this. Reverse Casidius does the better effect anyways. You don't even need the cross ride numbers. There's no points. Like, this is amazing enough. Wow. That's crazy what this card can do. I really hope we get some self-damagers for this, because doing this, like, even early for a really early push game is going to be pretty ridiculous if you think about it. And this can bring in Chef. Chef comes in at 1,400. Chef gets an extra 7k right there. You can set up some pretty good columns when it comes to even Thanatos, mind you. There's going to be so many things. It's crazy. It really is. Snowfall was definitely, Nightsnow's definitely something to look forward to. Sea Strolling Banshee. When placed from your drop zone, Soul Blast 1 to draw. This is good too. It's only a Soul Blast 1 to draw 1 card. And if you bring this back from your drop zone with said Nightsnow, you draw a free card. So you can do this effect practically, if you're adding Break Ride, 2 to 3 times, depending. This is pretty good, especially if you bring it back. You sack it, you bring this back, and it's an 11k booster. That's really good. With Night Mist, that averages out to 22k. That's amazing. So we're gonna have like they're definitely giving this clan a more variety trigger set. With this being an effect along with this, as long as they make self damagers for this set, this is gonna be an amazing game. Granblue's can definitely be fighting on the ladder, fighting rank competitively. These units make it what it is. It's amazing how far they're going to be coming in set 3. And last but not least, we get the new PG, Freddy the Ghosty. See, I find this funny because, see, this picture is more funny because he's like a fat ghost, and I guess the bullets are supposed to just repel off his big belly, but also he's a ghost, so the bullets just go through you anyway. So the entendre for this is uncanny for what they're trying to say, but you get the joke, right? But no, Sea Strolling Banshee is definitely going to be a good amount for, definitely 4 of, especially to bring back, especially if you break ride Night Mist and bring in 2 of her. Holy crap, you legit just drew 2 cards, plus the break ride, plus cards to sack for your freaking Night Mist plays. Whew, there is a lot to work with. But between this and like Reverse Casidius, you know, he can maintain his power game. But the thing with Casidius is you are playing Russian roulette with your deck by sacking 2 of your top cards to play a card. But most of Reverse Casidius does is he brings in Thanatos with a 13k attack, so you can swing at Vanguard. So again, there's a lot of theory crafted. This is also a very good secondary like ride too. It's amazing. So I can even say maybe like 4 reverses, 4 Nightsnows, 4 break rides, and you can possibly run like 1 necromancer. No, but then you run out of Thanatos. See, this is why it's going to come to crafting. Thanatos has to be included, so it's either you stick to the reverse, you have to run the Thanatos in a sense, because Thanatos gives you the push. Thanatos is a 4 of. He's the staple of what Reverse Casidius is going to be. along with Nightsnow now, because Nightsnow is going to give us more options to draw a card and do other things. So like I said, this is way up in the air now. Now the G3 lineup is really going to be... It's going to be pretty hard to bring it down to the final point, what you're going to want to do. Do you want to do Verse Cassius? Do you want to do Nightsnow? Do you just want to have the break ride prepped? I mean, there is a lot you're going to have to do. I mean, maybe you don't even run... Other fact, do you even run the break ride? But that's why there's different theory crafts to that. You got to do Reverse Cassius, Thanatos, and that, or you can do Nightsnow, so on and so forth. I would say like Nightsnow is there for people's gotcha luck. If you don't pull enough Reverse Cassidiuses, this isn't a bad second, which is amazing, by the way. So if it worst came to shove, that would be the next bet. I mean, if your RNG is pretty bad and you don't get anything, this 100% could work for you. I'd be down for that. This makes sense for the people that have, even people that are starting late. People are getting to this game now in Japan for the Granblue Part 3. They are going to have a good amount of units that you can use. The only problem is you won't be able to do strong combos unless you did Part 2 and Part 1. So that's the only issue. People that are about to start Granblue, you have a lot to catch up on. I'll tell you that much. But this... Nightsnow was definitely a game changer as well, along with Reverse Cassidius. You can possibly just do a Nightsnow deck and not do Reverse Cassidius, where Nightsnow gives you more of like the variety from your drop zone, where you're not sacking your triggers or possible trigger tricks you might hit, or you play Reverse Cassidius, where you don't have to worry about a booster behind the Vanguard anymore, and so on and so forth. But definitely, Sea Stroll and Banshee's going to be really strong to me for this. It's a Soul Blast 1 to draw a card. It's a pretty easy card to get out of the drop zone due to the amount of units we have to go fetch it. This including along with Reverse Cassidius. Reverse Cassidius can do the same thing. There's just a lot you can do. I mean, but keep in mind, even when you're playing Russian Roulette, you mill 2 duds and then you hit your stand trigger for a high power game. Like, I can see that happening. Maybe Stans is definitely going to look really solid in this deck. All this power creeping will come in handy with the standing, for sure. And when you're milling, and if you don't mill the trigger, you're possibly going to hit a trigger. It's technically a quadruple dry check for you. See what you get, and you don't get upset. So I like that. I like that Granblue is getting a lot of support. This was a beautiful unit, seeing Nightsnow in this. Beautiful combo, along with the break riding Night Mist. Again, another beautiful combo. There's a lot of things we're going to be able to do in Granblue. February, come soon. New Sentinel, all that good stuff. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. I'm glad I can bring you this quick video on some Granblue updates. I'll see y'all next time. We will be going over set 10, maybe next week, so you guys can start prepping your materials for that. Anyways, be good. I'll see y'all next time. Granblue's about to get competitive, boys, in February. Sad face. I'm out.